Hey there, it's Adam and Brock from Crazy Good Fishing here on Pelican Lake, and we've got this week's fishing report. It's now middle of September. Can you believe that? September's already halfway over, and boy, it does not feel like September up here. It has been so hot for about 10 days now. Been in the mid 80s. What is that doing? It's just driving that water temperature up. A couple weeks ago, I took a look at the water temperature. It was 66 degrees. Today, in the shallow bay areas, 79 degrees. That is unbelievable that we've got a rising water temperature here in September. It's going to change. They are forecasting some cooler weather next week. We're all hoping so. Drive the water temperature down. Should help a lot with the walleye fishing. But the rest of the fishing, pretty good. Actually, surprisingly, the bluegills are still doing very good. It's September. We shouldn't be catching bluegills like this, but we are. Here's one Kurt's got. Okay. Here's one that Jerry's got. If you notice what's in the mouth of that, it's a beetle spin, okay? Beetle spins, they look like this, all right? They're doing very good, all right? It's a great lure. It's a great all-around lure here for Pelican Lake. You can run out in weeds. You can run off rock piles and such. So it's very good for bluegills, and it's working pretty good for crappie as well. So the crappie bite's very good. Here's Doug with some, okay? All right, lots of crappie coming in, okay? The hole is okay. You want to catch small crappies, but lots of them, you can go to the hole. Problem is a lot of them are going to die on release. Crappie fishing is actually better in shallow water right now. Orr Bay and the West End, people are doing pretty good on crappies, okay? I'm not going to tell you the exact spots. You need to talk to your resorts about that. Wherever you're staying, ask them. They'll help you with the spots. But they're doing quite good on that, okay? Beetle spins. If you are going to fish deep over on the hole in the back of Bald Island or Cope and Peterson on the north side, best lure right now, Swedish pimple. It's good, especially orange and red, okay? This is the hottest lure out there. I was using this past week. I've been using it. We're out fishing the guys with minnows with the Swedish pimple. The other thing that's doing pretty good is gulp. Okay, so along with the bluegill and crappie bite, pike is going pretty good as well. I do think if the water would cool off a little bit more, we get better pike being caught, but we are getting some pike caught. Okay. The next pike I want to show you caught here by Sonny. He caught a whole bunch of these last couple of days, and he showed me the lure that he's using. So he's using a spinner lure here. Okay, you can see there's the blade, there's the beads, and he is putting a tube on it. All right, so he says he's just putting like a twitch tail or a tube on there. It's working very well. This lure rig he's got set up right here. If you want to catch pike, I'm not sure it matters. Throw a spinner bait, a MEP spinner, something like this. You'll catch pike out here. All right, so lots of pike, lots of teeth. You know, they're all about 24 inches long or so. Bass fishing still going good. Okay, lots of largemouth. The water's plenty warm. These largemouth are very active and aggressive. Okay. So we got, there's Rod, okay, lots of good largemouth. Craig's got one here, okay, Brian, Bruce, okay. What are we catching them on? The best thing for largemouth bass right now, swim jigs. The black and blue swim jig is the best. It can be a football jig, it can be a brush jig, or different things. But you've got to put a trailer. You need some sort of crayfish trailer on there to go over the hook. Working very well. Some pretty good smallmouth coming in as well. Okay, there's a nice smallmouth. Look at the coloring of this one right here that Brian's got. I love a beautiful smallmouth. I'm not sure there's a more beautiful fish to be caught up here in northern Minnesota than a smallmouth with the gorgeous stripes, the vertical stripes going there. Okay, so along with all the great bass fishing that's going on right now, we had one really cool story this week. An angler here on Pelican Lake did something really cool. He caught 2 smallmouth on one lure. Let's take a look at this. This picture's from Doug. Thank you, Doug, for submitting this photo for us. So casting out a lure, 2 hooks hanging off of it, had a smallmouth hit both sides. How do you know you're in a great fishing spot? When 2 smallmouths hit your very same lure. I'm sure that was hard to get in the boat. They were probably pulling all over the place. I have done this before, but never with smallmouth. 2 fish on one lure is very difficult. So congrats to Doug. It's a great story. Thank you for sharing. If you have a fishing photo or a story that you would like to share with us and have us put on this fishing report, you can email it to us at info@crazygoodfishing.com, and we will do our best to include your photos in the next report. So thank you for sending that in, Doug. I want to thank everybody for helping out with the fishing report this week, getting us your photos, talk about what's working and not working. Like I said, the water's going to cool off. Northern Lights, it is September. Right now we're at full moon. All right, it's not a great time to look at Northern Lights, but it does happen occasionally. Just a few days ago, we had Northern Lights at 4:30 in the morning. I got to show you what we saw here, right above our heads, up in the trees. It was gorgeous. You can just see them dancing across the sky. You got to miss the moon, though. So I got up, like I said, 4:30 in the morning, went for about half an hour. Great colors, very bright, vibrant Northern Lights all over the sky. So it's a great time of the year to be in northern Minnesota right now. We're all enjoying the extra long summer. It's not really feeling like fall right now. Leaves are not changing color that much, a little bit of change, but not tons. It's very warm. Hopefully it cools off here a little bit. We could all use some relief from this heat. And keep fishing. If you're here for the update on the fish tournament, we got that as well. Our leaders, we have 2 right now. They're tied, 19 3/4 inches long. So if you can beat 19 3/4, you got a chance at winning $1,000. Remember, you also get a chance of winning $100. 5 entries are going to win $100 just for participating. Enter a fish, okay? You enter a legal fish, we verify it, gets checked. You go in the drawing to win $100. All this money is being put in by the Pelican Lake Resort Association. So I want to thank them for the tournament and for the prize money and everything. The one thing you got to remember about the tournament, though, you've got to have the mouth of your fish closed. You need to have the mouth closed. I recommend having the hand on the fish, belly towards you, all the way over on the bump board, holding it firm against the vertical side there, okay? If we look at your fish mouth and it looks like you have it open in an advantageous manner, we will deduct 1 inch off your fish length, okay? All we gotta do is think it's helping you to have it open, and we're gonna deduct that. So we did that a lot last year. We've had to do that a couple times this year. Please, if you're gonna take time to enter the fish, close the mouth, slide it all the way over, and you'll be good and secure on that. But you know, it's a great time out here on the lake. We got about 40 fish entered right now, so get out there and go fishing. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps. Tight lines. Good luck on the lake.